Hi there, my name is Megan. I'm a physiotherapist and a Pilates instructor. I'm a member of the ISCP. So today we're going to do the glute bridge exercise. First we're going to do a warm-up on our backs, and then we're going to do the exercise and finish with a cool down and a stretch. So let's get going. So coming down on your mat, we're going to open up the feet and the knees hip distance and let our head and shoulders go heavy on the floor. Drawing your attention to your pelvis, we're going to do some pelvic tilting to prep for a glute bridge. So from here, we're going to roll your pelvis back towards you, squash that lower back down to the floor, feel the tailbone lift a little bit off the floor, and then reverse the position by arching the lower back and tilting the pelvis forwards. And again, rolling the pelvis back, roll the pelvis forwards. And as you're doing that in movement, imagine you've got a tray of water on top of your pelvis. And as you roll back, you spill the water on your chest. And as you roll forwards, you spill the water between the legs. Let's do two more. Roll back, hold for a second. Roll forwards into your anterior tilt. And once more, roll back into your posterior tilt. And then you release your pelvis back to the center. So now we're going to move to our glute bridge. So taking our posterior tilt as we roll our hips back towards us, we're going to scoop our tailbone off the floor now. And we're going to peel the hips up and peel our spine up off the floor one vertebra at a time. So coming up to the top of our bridge where our hips are in line with our knees. And then we're going to check in with our feet. We want all four corners of our feet firmly on the floor. And we're going to make sure that the weight is evenly spread between the two legs. And we're going to hold at the top. When you're here, you should feel your bum muscle tighten. Okay? Now from here, we're going to lower our hips back down to the floor. We're going to brush off the floor and then lift them back up to that top position. Good. And then lower again, nice and slowly on your lower, and lift back up. And we're going to go for 8 more. Lower, pressing through the feet as you lift to the top, finding that resistance at the top in your bum muscles, and lowering back down again. And lift. And lower. 4 more. Lift to the top, and lower. 3 more, and lower. Last 2, again, finding the resistance at the top, lowering the hips back down. And the last one, we're going to lift the hips up now, we're going to hold at the top. And we're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's replace our spine, one vertebra at a time, starting from the top. Coming down through your mid-back, replacing through your lower back, and then finally let your hips come down and let your pelvis rock forward. So after working your hip muscles, we're going to stretch them out. Okay, so this is called our figure of 4 stretch. So we're going to place our right heel on top of our left knee, okay, and hold it there. So if you're already feeling a stretch through your right hip, this might be enough for you, okay. If we can take that stretch a little further, if it's comfortable for you, we're going to take our arms around the front of our left leg. Okay, we're going to interlace our fingers, and then we're going to lower our head and chest back towards the floor. And we're going to hold the stretch here. Just for 10 seconds. And breathing in through your nose. And exhaling slowly through the mouth. And focusing all your attention down towards your right hip. Replace your left foot down to the floor. Pop your right foot back down and swap your legs around. So this time left heel on top of your right knee. And again, if this is enough for you, you can stay here. Otherwise, we can wrap our hands around the front of our right leg, interlace the fingers, and then lower ourselves slowly back down to the floor. And again, we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to focus that stretch down into your left hip. And then slowly letting your right foot come back down to the floor and take your left foot down to the floor to meet it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our workout. I hope to see you again soon.